How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to LT3D. Now, Bambu Lab has just released their latest printer, the X2D. So let's dive into the product page, have a look at what's new. I'm assuming it's a dual extruder like the H2D, and let's see if there's any other cool things or whether it's just as it sounds, an X1 carbon, but with dual extruders. Alright, Bambu Lab X2D, the dual nozzle 3D printer for everyone. Alright, let's have a look. Get the highlights, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, dual nozzle, multi-material, made simple, cool, active heating, stronger parts, dual intake cooling, servo extruder, smooth surface at full speed, adaptive calibration, monitoring. Yep, cool. Looks really good. As a print, that looks really good. Dual nozzle supports that peel away effortlessly, leaving a silky smooth finish every time. Smarter software, one ecosystem. Yep, cool. This is a Bambu experience. Okay. Make a world start with the best design. Yep. Okay, so they're definitely promoting Make a World here. Already picked a model on your phone. Your X2D is ready to print before you are. A global community of creators. Yep, cool. Bambu Studio. Okay, yep, we're already aware of this stuff. Great profiles come from careful tuning. Recommend printing with official materials for better results. Cooling speed, support retraction. Okay. I mean, the prints look good if this is off the X2D. Looks really good. Dual nozzle system. Here we go. Stop overthinking with support. Start peeling it off clean. The main nozzle prints the part. The auxiliary nozzle handles the support. X2D hands all the messy support work to help a nozzle with its own material. Wrap steep overhangs, fabric folds, and internal channels with full support and peeled away clean. Okay. Yep. Are these nozzles new? They look new as well. They don't look like the H2P2 series. Which, if they're not, I'm not a big fan of because too many nozzles. Like too many hot ends. Keep it the same. FLSUN C, X2D. Yep, obviously. Time saved, material saved. PVA material there for supports. Which I think is the only real benefit of this printer. I mean, obviously PLA and PTG as well. But I think this is the only real benefit. TPU sneakers. Yeah, but is 256 build volume enough? If it is 256, I haven't even seen it yet. Okay, this is just all prints. Yep, cool. Find the perfect support match. Oh, here we go. That's kind of cool. So PLA, PVA, support for PLA, support for PLA, PTG, PTG, support for PLA, PTG. You can also use PLA in reverse. So you can use PLA for support on PTG, and you can use PTG for support on PLA. ABS, ASA, support for ABS, yep. And then all these with ASA, yep. Cool. Very cool. I like that they've actually got that listed somewhere. That's a cool bag. Kind of want to print that. I actually really want to print that. I got some TPU 90A sent to me from Sunlu, which I haven't unboxed yet, but might have to print that one instead. I already had a file on mine, but that one's looking quite nice. Swap colors in a snap. Terrified by tons of filament waste. With the X2D's dual nozzle system, you don't have to be. The nozzles switch in a split second. Bambu Studio smartly manages the color split, giving you faster color changes, razor sharp transitions, and significantly less filament waste. Not as reduced as the new Flashforge Creator 5 Pro 4 tool changer 3D printer coming out very soon. It's currently available now for pre-sale. I believe it's running until, what, the 19th of April? So you got another 5 days if you want to save like up to 150 off it, I think. If you're interested, I'll have a link in the description down below. It is an affiliate link. Helps support the channel. Appreciate it if you'd use it. But anyway, back into this. Finer, sharper, true to the design. The lightest dual nozzle system ever for the finest finish. Okay. I mean, the system looks cool. Tap switch done. Unlike traditional motor-driven systems, X2D packs a gear and trigger mechanism into the tool head. The nozzle change lever taps the trigger arm, driving an internal gear train to change the nozzle. No extra weight, just a clean swap. Yeah, very cool. A lighter to head means less inertia and vibration, even at full speed, surfaces stay flawless. Yeah, it's very cool. The right temperature at the right time. Cool it. Yep, that's very cool. Better cooling. Love that. Big fan of that. X2D pairs a 300-degree nozzle, so same as the X1 series, with a 65 degrees Celsius actively heated chamber. Yep, hot enough for the majority of engineering filaments like ABS, ASA, and nylon, but temperature alone isn't the point. The active chamber distributes heat evenly, so layers bond strongly from edge to edge. Very cool, very cool. Snap and fit every part true to design. Yep, auto hole and contour compensation. That was on the H2D or H2 series, I think I remember seeing that, so it's cool. Vision encoder is compatible with it as well. So I'm assuming that means there's a new vision encoder plate. Yep, by the looks of it. Okay. Bambu algorithms, great results should be repeatable. Calibration adapts to wear and material changes. Okay. Most printers calibrate flow with a single K factor and use it in all scenarios. Bambu Lab doesn't. Flow dynamics calibration builds a time-varying nonlinear model of your entire extrusion system. So whether there's minor residue inside the nozzle, gradual nozzle wear, or slightly damp filament, the system detects, calibrates, and compensates. That's very cool, very clever, smart. Smooth surfaces and sharp edges stop being luck, they repeat. Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool. Yep, same as H2 series. Smooth surface quality, extrusion pressure stays precisely controlled. Yep, cool, cool, cool. Compensation makes corners sharp, details clean. Yep. Vibration compensation, the usual. Put your printing on autopilot, AI camera. Before printing the AI live view camera and tool head camera, scan the build plate for foreign objects and verify plate placement. During printing, they watch for spaghetti, nozzle clumping, and purge chute jams in real time. Awesome. Fantastic. Love that. Would love to see that on, you know, more printers from other manufacturers like Flashforge, honestly. With the new Creator 5, Creator 5 Pro, that'd be amazing. Spaghetti, yep. Nozzle clumping, purge chute jams, yep. Oh, that's kind of cool. Looks interesting. The new purge chute. Fully equipped sensors, cover every critical stage. 31 sensors span the entire system. Yep. Filament path monitoring, thermal control. 3-stage filtration system. Awesome. A G3 pre-filter, an H12 HEPA filter, and a coconut shell activated carbon. Awesome. Fantastic. Tool-free nozzle swap. Okay, so it is the same as the H2 series? It looks like it. $50 decibels, yep, it's pretty standard. See every detail remotely. Brighter chamber lighting. Oh, that's very cool. Better lighting. Makes live view and tiles cleaner than ever, so you can check on prints anywhere. It looks like the lighting's more above than from the side, which is also cool. 1 million switches still smooth. X2D's dual nozzle system completed over 1 million switch cycles in life cycle testing, maintaining smooth and consistent motion throughout, built for years of dependable use. That's fantastic. 1 million switches. I mean, I feel like people will rack it up pretty quickly, but I don't think they're going to get there anytime soon. Printer updates like your phone. X2D prints beautifully the day it arrives, and it gets better with every update. Major firmware updates land roughly every 3 months. Okay, cool, good to know. New features, better performance, all pushed straight to your machine. Motor noise cancellation, VFA optimization, drying while printing with the AMS2 Pro, AI clump detection, plate position detection, lubing reminders, remote object skip, print to farm mode. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. And then comparison. So the pricing. Oh, okay. Interesting. Only 100 more than a P2S. It's very cool. Build plate goes to 120 as well. Interesting, it says main nozzle. PLA, PETG, and so forth. But I don't see another one. Like there's main nozzle and then Weird. Okay. Very cool. So it's 1,049 AUD for just the printer. 1,349 for the combo. Oh, it's slightly taller. So instead of 256 cubed, it's 256 by 256 by 260. So I'm assuming that means you can still use your current XP and A series plates on it? Maybe? Is there some FAQs? Okay, so the left and right nozzles are identical, so yeah, they're the same as H2, I think. The X2D cannot use the AMS hub. It's incompatible. The interface types are different. Ah, here we go. Is the X2D's build plate compatible with those of XPA series? Supports all current Bambu Lab 256 by 256 millimeter plates. It does not recognize first generation build plates. If the printer fails to detect the build plate type, manually select ignore or disable build plate detection. Okay, so yeah, you can use any third party one like the BIQU plates, which I absolutely love. And you can use your previous, 256 by 256 millimeter build plates. Very cool. High flow hot ends are also supported. Very cool. So does that mean they've renamed stuff? They probably haven't done it yet. Yeah, I'm going to assume they have not done it yet. If I go standard hot end, does that now have X2D? Yeah, you do. Okay. So it's now H2, P2, X2 series. Okay, and you got the standard and you got the high flow. Okay, cool. Well, that's the Bambu Lab X2D. I'm not sure how I feel about it, in all honesty. I feel like if this had released at the, I feel like if this had released first quarter last year, or maybe even second quarter last year, it would have been of interest to a lot of people. But I feel like they may have missed the mark with this one. I mean, like I said, you've got the Snapmaker U1 out currently. You've also got the Flashforge Creator 5 and Creator 5 Pro coming out, which are 4 tool changes with 2 56 cube build volumes. So instead of just having 2 nozzles or 2 hot ends, 2 extruders, you'd have 4. And I'm pretty sure the pricing is cheaper for the Creator 5 and Creator 5 Pro. So yeah, right now, if you place a deposit for the Creator 5 and Creator 5 Pro, Creator 5 is $649 US and $799 US for the Creator 5 Pro. And the X2D is $649 USD. So it's the exact same price as the Creator 5. Yes, it's enclosed, but doesn't have the extra 2 hot ends. So realistically, for an extra $150, you could get a Creator 5 Pro. With the pre-sale, obviously. So, I don't know. I think it's a bit weird that they're releasing this now. I think it's a bit late. Not sure how popular this is going to be for people. Don't get me wrong. I've always loved the idea of 2 extruders, but that is also why I have that Snapmaker U1 behind me. And Flashforge, if you want to send me a Creator 5 or Creator 5 Pro, I would not say no. I'd love to make some content on it and compare it to that. But enough of me waffling. Let me know your thoughts on the new Bambu Lab X2D in the comments down below. Whether you think it's a bit late for them, whether they've missed the mark, whether you're interested in this. Let me know if you're interested in the Creator 5 and Creator 5 Pro, and if you want to pick one up, please use my affiliate link in the description down below. And as always, happy printing.